Hi, welcome. I'm Eric Linter with Starspeak for the second half of November 2015. The big event this second half of the month is a square between Saturn and Neptune. But before we get to that, let's start with the thought that the moon is now waxing full. The energy and excitement levels are on the rise, and appropriately, we're moving towards the big Thanksgiving celebration. With the Sun traveling in tandem with Mercury, there's an exact conjunction on Tuesday the 17th. And we may lose a little objectivity when Mercury is so close to the Sun, but we also, with these two planets in Scorpio, are likely to be pretty sharp-minded, inquisitive, and perceptive. So really pay attention to your gut feelings. On the 18th, Neptune ends a retrograde that's been going on for months and starts moving forward again in the sign of Pisces. And this is part of the square alignment with Saturn, kind of the build-up. We want to pay attention to weather forecasts this month, food quality, water purity. These are going to be issues that are probably going to repeatedly make the news. The question of just drought and other issues around climate change are more and more going to be on people's minds. It seems like every time Neptune is really active, we have a bout of severe weather someplace in the world, but things like rain, snow, fog are particularly worrisome. Mercury will arrive in Sagittarius on Friday the 20th, which kind of boosts optimism levels. And the Sun will follow suit on Sunday the 22nd. In my opinion, Sagittarius, the religion and philosophy sign, the Sun's arrival in this sign really is sort of the gateway into the true holiday spirit and the season of so many religious observances. We have a tricky opposition between Venus and Uranus on Monday the 23rd, and this can test some relationships. It's an aspect sometimes associated with separations and divorce, so be sure to treat your partners with appropriate respect and consideration whenever possible. At this point, the moon is almost full, but before we get there, Mars makes a pretty nice alignment with Saturn late Monday night, technically just after midnight Tuesday here on the east coast of the States. And later that same Tuesday, Mercury is in a conjunction with Saturn. Now, this is a very serious and kind of fretful conjunction, where it's entirely likely that we're going to see the negatives and worst case scenarios. And again, we have to do the work to cultivate a positive attitude. This is part of the big full moon lineup, where the Sun in Sagittarius is conjunct Mercury and Saturn, opposing the moon in Gemini and squaring Neptune. And the fireworks really reach a peak with the full moon on Wednesday the 25th. The moon is exactly full at 5:44 in the evening, again here on the East Coast. And travel is definitely going to be tricky with so many people on the move this week. Slow down and be sure to leave enough distance between your car and the one in front of you. Be sure you have your documents and tickets and so forth, anything that you need for travel, passports. It'll be very easy to misplace things with Neptune, the planet of confusion, being tested by Saturn. Their square is exact Thanksgiving morning, so pay attention to food quality, how you handle the food, make sure counters are cleaned. Check out, in the news whether there have been recalls of any kind of products that you might possibly be using, and just don't take any risks. The holiday itself is a lovely one, especially Thanksgiving night when the moon in Gemini forms a trine to Venus. We have an atmosphere of true gratitude and appreciation for life and the people we love. More trickiness comes in over the weekend. The Sun will test Neptune and pass by Saturn on Sunday the 29th. So again, another busy travel day, another day where weather can really have a strong impact on how easy it is to get around, and we want to err on the side of caution. The month ends finally with a little bit of a relief and release as things are finally quiet on Monday the 30th. So, thank you for hearing me out today. If you want to contact me, send me an email at stars@ericlinter.com. Remember to look for my daily forecasts online at the spiritofchange.org website. And of course, keep looking up.